Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I really hope that you are doing well, you are doing great. As previously we discussed about noun and pronoun. In today's lecture, we will be discussing adjective. Okay, is about noun and pronoun. We discussed that in detail. I really hope that the lecture is clear now. Now, see, when it comes to adjectives, adjectives are simply those words which describe things or modify things, whether that is noun or pronoun. That is simple, and you can see the definition right here. Let's go for the kind so there will be a better understanding of it. When it comes to adjective of quality, so adjective of quality means you're talking about the quality of something, whether it's good quality or bad quality. हम बैड क्वालिटी बोल सकते हैं, अगर बैड है तो क्वालिटी कैसे, यानी हम छोड़ दें. So now see, for example, you are saying that my sister is very beautiful, and that beauty is the quality. If you say she is very ugly, even that ugliness can be a quality. Okay, black beauty for example. So yeah, when it comes to the green tea here, see, the tea is green, जो आप सब लोगों को बिल्कुल भी ज़्यादा पसंद है. So the thing is that green is modifying the tea, कि टी ब्लैक है, ग्रीन है, पर्पल है, ब्लू है, होता भी है कि नहीं पता नहीं. So good person, or this particular person is very good, तो दैट इज़ द क्वालिटी ऑफ दैट पर्सन. तो कोई भी चीज़ हो जिसको जब आप डिस्क्राइब करते हो यूजिंग डिफरेंट वर्ड्स विद इट, एंड दोज डिफरेंट वर्ड्स आर एडजेक्टिव. फॉर एग्जाम्पल यू आर सेइंग कि दिस माई रूम इज़, द कलर ऑफ माई रूम इज़ ग्रीन आपने बोला, या वाइट बोला, तो आप अपने रूम को डिस्क्राइब कर रहे हो विद द कलर मैंशन करके, ये कलर है, तो एट दैट टाइम यू आर डिस्क्राइबिंग इट, राइट. माई फ्रेंड इज़ वेरी टॉल, तो दे टॉल जो है दैट इज़ द क्वालिटी. तो इस टाइप के जो वर्ड्स होते हैं वो एडजेक्टिव ऑफ क्वालिटी में आते हैं. व्हेन इट कम्स टू एडजेक्टिव ऑफ क्वांटिटी, तो डेफिनेटली यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द अमाउंट ऑफ समथिंग, और यू कैन से यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द क्वांटिटी ऑफ समथिंग. हियर you can see the example how much, little, enough, etc. So we do have comma here, right here, and then right here. So now see the example. See, I have many things to do, how much time is left. So how much is here adjective of quantity. When it comes to adjective of number, then definitely we are dealing with the numbers. For example, 1 2 3, first, second, third. So in adjective of numbers we have definite adjectives and indefinite adjectives. Definite adjective means we are mentioning the numbers, how 1 2 or 3, first, second or third. So we have cardinals and ordinals. Cardinal means 1 2 3 4 5 6 up to जहाँ तक आप जाते हो. When it comes to ordinals we have first, second, third, fourth, fifth, जहाँ तक आप जा सकते हो. And when it comes to indefinite adjectives, so in indefinite adjectives we do not we don't know about the exact number. What is the exact number? Here you can see that these are those adjectives which do not denote an exact number of person or thing, वो जो भी है, many. For example, you are saying I have many things to do, so that many is not definite, it is indefinite, which is not कि पता नहीं और कितना, much, little, few. So these are the words which come under indefinite adjectives. Then we have distributive adjective. So now see, when it comes to distributive adjective, you can see that here distribution or distributive means one by one separately, but you are using a single word to refer the entire group or to call the entire group. Now see, she studied every कहाँ गया, yes, either neither, each, you can say every. So these are distributive. She studied every day. You are saying that she studied every day or she studies every day. So you are saying every day for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So you are not saying that she studied on Monday, she studied on Tuesday, she studied on Wednesday, she studied on Thursday. No, you are just saying that she studied every day, and the thing is clear. She studies every day means the entire week, the entire month. I could neither laugh or cry ना मैं रो सकता था, ना मैं हंस सकता था या जो था, तो मैं कुछ भी, तो for both you just have used neither here. When it comes to demonstrative adjective, we are demonstrating something. As previously we said that these are the demonstrative pronoun, but here we are saying these are demonstrative adjectives. It again depends on the examiner what he or she asks कि आपने demonstrative adjective point out करने या demonstrative pronoun, as we discussed this in the class, right? So this book is mine. So here this is demonstrative adjective, that this book. For example, you are having multiple books on the table and you are taking out one book and telling the person who is sitting on the table that this is book, my book, or this book is mine. So you are referring that book as, you are demonstrating that book. Then give me that book. For example, you are going to the library and you are asking the librarian to give you some books, to give me any book. So you are referring towards a book, you are pointing out a book, and you are saying that I need that book in that shelf. So at that time you are using demonstrative adjectives or demonstrative pronouns. Then when it comes to articles, definitely we have a, we have an, we have the. A and are, these are indefinite articles and the is definite articles. So whenever you are using the, it means you are referring to a particular person. The means you are talking about a particular group or particular person. And when you are saying a and an using, so that is not supposed to be particular, that can be general. So a and an can be used for general and the is used for specific. For example, an apple, कोई भी एप्पल. फॉर एग्जाम्पल ग्रीन एप्पल, येलो होता है, ग्रीन होता है, ग्रीन होते हैं, यस. We do have yellow apples sometime I have seen, and red apples. So कोई भी apple you can have. A day, daily. Then the day नहीं, a day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, हर डे को. Keeps a doctor away. तो यहाँ पे keeps a doctor away भी हो सकता है. There is no such rules कि आप द ही. लेकिन जब आप द लिखते हो, आप स्पेसिफाई करते हो कि this apple particularly can keeps away this particular doctor. So that means you are talking about a particular doctor. For example, you are going to the hospital. If you say that I am going to hospital to meet a doctor, तो इसका मतलब ये है कि आप हॉस्पिटल जा रहे हो और वहाँ पे कोई भी डॉक्टर आपको मिलेगा, आप उस डॉक्टर से मिलेंगे, अपना इलाज, अपना चेकअप करवाएंगे. लेकिन अगर आप ये कह रहे हो आई एम गोइंग टू द हॉस्पिटल टू मीट द डॉक्टर, तो आप जब द डॉक्टर बोलते हो, इसका मतलब है आपने ऑलरेडी अपॉइंटमेंट ली हुई है, आपको पता है कि आपने पार्टिकुलरली कौन से ऑफिस जाना है, किस डॉक्टर से मिलना है. तो द डेफिनेट है और उसके साथ आ और एन जो है इनडेफिनेट है. अब दोनों आ और एन अगर इनडेफिनेट है तो कैसे? आ जो है दैट इज ऑलवेज यूज्ड विथ कॉन्सोनेंट साउंड एंड एन इज ऑलवेज यूज्ड विथ वॉवल साउंड. फॉर एग्जाम्पल यहाँ पे एन एप्पल है, लेकिन एन ग्रेप्स नहीं हो सकता, और एन बनाना नहीं हो सकता. अब बनाना होगा because B is consonant, the sound is consonant. An apple है, a apple नहीं हो सकता because the starting letter a is vowel. I hope it is clear now. Then we have participle adjectives. Participle adjective means the words ending ing जो दिखने में हमें verb लगते हैं, but they function in the sentence as an adjective. Now here participle adjectives, present participle words such as ing and ed used to describe the nature of the noun. This is swimming pool. ये ed वाला हटा दे, इसको छोड़ दे, आप ing वाला ही ले ले, सही है. This is creating confusion, इसको लीव कर देते हैं. So this is swimming pool. अब यहाँ पे आप pool को describe कर रहे हो कि इस pool में क्या होता है, swimming होती है. तो being ing दिखने में हमें verb लग रहा है, but it is a participle adjective. Then it was such a boring day. तो डे को आपने कैसे डिस्क्राइब किया? बोरिंग बोला. इंटरटेनिंग भी बोल सकते थे आपने, बोरिंग भी तो बोरिंग बोला. यू आर डिस्क्राइबिंग द डे दैट वॉज वेरी बोरिंग. Then we have interrogative adjective. Definitely these are the words, these are interrogative when you ask questions. I think it does not need any explanation. Then we have exclamatory adjectives, exclamation mark. Whenever you say these marks you find at the end of the sentence, what is used as exclamatory adjective. तो this particular what जो है इंग्लिश ग्रामर के अंदर इसको exclamatory adjective कहा जाता है. Then we have compound adjectives. So open minded, two words as we discussed compound pronoun and compound noun previously. High heels, well behaved. So it was all about noun, adjective now. come to the verb. Now remember students one thing, verb is very much important to understand the entire English grammar. You can say that verb is a backbone of English grammar, just because whether it is tenses, when it comes to passive voices, when it comes to narration, all the time we deal with this particular piece. This is verb. So when it comes to verb, then definitely what is the definition of it? So verb that expresses action, it expresses occurrence, or it expresses state of being. कैसे? Now see, you can have the screenshot of it. अब इधर आ जाए. When we talked about occurrence, कि एक चीज़ होती है, daily होती है. Every morning the sun rises in the east. It happens daily. So this rises is showing occurrence. The annual festival takes place in the town square. This takes, you can say, occurrence, it's showing. Then when it comes to state, she is happy with her new job. Currently she is very happy. At this very state she is happy. When you say the old house stands at the end of the street, so again it is just a state, is standing there, कोई movement उसकी नहीं हो रही. When it comes to actions, the children play in the park after the school. This play word is action, they are doing something. And when you say he writes a letter, again it's an action. So it is about occurrence, it's about state, it's about action. So this is the definition of verb. Now let's go for the type of it. You can have here, rises and take place expresses occurrence or event. Is and stands expresses state of being or existence. Play and writes expresses actions or activities. Now come to transitive types of verb, where we have transitive and intransitive. So transitive verbs are those verbs in the sentence they carry object, but intransitive verb they does not carry they do not carry any object. For example, देखिए, he rides the bicycle. We have subject, we have object, we have article, and we have verb, we have article, and we have object. So you can say that he rides the bicycle. It means that we have the object over here. So this particular verb, rides, it is a transitive verb. Same is the case with the second example, he kicked the ball. So the ball is an object here. Kicked can be called transitive verb. In the opposition, if you look at the intransitive verb, you can see that he laughed. So we are not having any object here. So it is intransitive. If you say he laughed at this part, for example, Ali laughed at Huma. So at Huma, then Huma we have object. So we can say that that is transitive. But it is intransitive just because she wrote, he played. These are just verbs are here, subject is here, but we do not have any object here. So the verbs which are having object can be called transitive, and those verbs which do not have any object can be called intransitive. Then when it comes to auxiliary verbs or the helping verbs, now see, these verbs have no meaning of their own. अपने आप में ये meaningless है. These are necessary for the grammar structure of the sentence. So without them, we cannot make a proper sentence structure. They added before the main verb, and they always come before the main verb. So these verbs are divided into two groups. Two groups are primary helping verbs and modal helping verbs. First we will go for the primary helping verbs. Now see, we use these as a helping verb with the main verb. For example, be, and in be's category we have is, are, am, was, were. We have do. In do's category we have does and did, and we have. In this category we have has and had. When it comes to tenses, okay, present, past, present, past, present, past. Next come to regular and irregular verb. Regular verbs are those verbs which follow standard pattern. Standard pattern means we do not change the root form of the verb. For example, now see, we have walk, W-A-L-K. When we make past, what we do? W-A-L-K-E-D, W-A-L-K-E-D. So we do not change the root form. W-A-L-K is always the same. Right? W-A-L-K is always the same. So that is the reason it is following the regular pattern. But when it comes to irregular verb, we can say that irregular verbs are those verbs which do not follow the standard form. For example, we have eat, eat. But when we make different forms of it are different, for different tenses. For example, for past we have ate. For past participle, again we have eaten, eaten. So that is the reason this can be called is irregular verb. Now see, students, so regular means they follow the standard pattern, irregular means they do not follow the standard pattern. You can see the example: joined, joined, joined. Here go, went, gone. So it is not following the standard pattern, that is the reason irregular verb. और ये follow कर रहा है तो यही वजह है कि रेगुलर है. और यहाँ पे हमारे स्पेलिंग हर फॉर्म के साथ चेंज हो रहे हैं, और यहाँ पे हमारे स्पेलिंग चेंज हो रहे हैं लेकिन रूट वर्ड वही रहती है, हम उसके साथ वर्ड्स लेटर्स लगा देते हैं एंड में. यहाँ पे हम टोटली स्पेलिंग ही चेंज कर देते हैं. तो इट वॉज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन रेगुलर एंड इरेगुलर वर्ब्स. नेक्स्ट वी हैव participles. There are two types of participle: present participle and past. When it comes to present participle, we have all the ing form of words, and when we come to past participles, we have this ed, d, t, e, and जैसे ही होता है, जैसे देखिए risen पास्ट पार्टिसिपल, बॉइल्ड ईडी से एंड हुआ, ये ई एन से एंड हुआ, ये बिल्ट टी से एंड हुआ है, जस्ट जो यहाँ पे मेंशन है. तो ये कैसे भी रूल्स के अकॉर्डिंग हो जाता है, जैसे वर्ड्स को फॉर्म मिले हैं, सो वी हैव टू फॉलो दैट, राइट. तो ये पास्ट पार्टिसिपल में आते हैं जो थर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब्स हैं, और ये आईएनजी फॉर्म ऑफ द वर्ब्स जो है ये प्रेजेंट पार्टिसिपल में आता है. When it comes to the infinitive means we have to before the verb in the sentence. Here see, to run. He is ready to run. For example, he is ready to sing, to dance. So ये जो to मेन वर्ब से पहले जब आता है देन दैट इज इन्फिनेटिव. ये TOO नहीं, ये TO2 है, इसका स्पेलिंग याद रखना. देन वी हैव जिरन. जिरन का क्या मतलब है? इट इज़ द ING फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब और वर्ड यू कैन से विच फंक्शन एज ए नाउन इज सेंटेंस. सेंटेंस के अंदर ये एज ए नाउन फंक्शन करता है. दिखने में तो हमें ये लगता है कि ये वर्ब है, लेकिन जब हम उसका फंक्शन देखते हैं तो वो वर्ब की तरह फंक्शन नहीं करता. यहाँ पे यू हैव टू एग्जाम्पल्स. रनिंग इज़ गुड फॉर हेल्थ. तो यहाँ पे रनिंग, कोई पर्टिकुलर पर्सन रनिंग नहीं कर रहा. ये नहीं कि अली इज़ रनिंग. अगर हम अली इज़ रनिंग बोलेंगे तो रनिंग इज़ वर्ब डेफिनेटली, लेकिन यहाँ पे आप किसी को मशवरा दे रहे हो कि रनिंग इज़ गुड फॉर हेल्थ, तो ये एज ए नाउन फंक्शन कर रहा है. रीडिंग भी एज ए नाउन फंक्शन कर रहा है. यहाँ पे रीडिंग इज़ माई हॉबी. सो कहने का मकसद क्या है? वेन एवर वी हैव ING फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ड और वर्ब बट दैट फंक्शंस एज अ noun in the sentence can be called gerund. So student, this was all about adjective and verb. I hope the lecture is clear to you. And so this was all about adjective and verb. I hope the lecture is clear to you. इसको अच्छे से पढ़ना है, जो पढ़ना है कर लो. चलो, थैंक यू सो मच. टेक केयर. अल्लाह हाफिज़.